Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to this session. In this session, we'll be discussing four important tips that can help us when we work on Excel sheet. The first one is we will see how to make a custom formatting for numbers. Numbers. Um, we have here given a PNL statement. As you see, these are numbers, the amount of money, in this case, total revenue, total COGS, cost of goods sold, gross profit. So these are the amount of money. But when you see the format, uh, it is not usual format, and it's not easy to read and to understand. So we have to format these numbers in a proper way that can be easily understandable. So what we do first is we select the range that we want to format, uh, and then we have two options. The first one is after selecting, we go for right click, and then we have here format cells option. This is one option. In this option, we have custom uh, option, and under custom option, we have all these options. This is the sample from our data. If you see this, we have this number here as total revenue, and it's showing us the sample. So we keep checking which format is suitable for us. You see, when we change here, it changes here, and you see here it is. This one looks good. It divides thousands by thousands, and then here, in this case, it adds decimals. Um, the difference between this one and this one is, in this case, we have decimals. Let's go to this one, and let's go to this one. So uh, we see which format is suitable for our numbers or values. So for the time being, we need the CMAL, and then I go for this one. I go for this one, and then let's say okay. So we see change in all values here with two decimals and with a comma separating numbers by thousands. We see all this, but this is still not enough. We may need to separate positive numbers from negative numbers by giving, by highlighting in a red color or by putting them under bracket. So let's try again. Select and go for right click, then format cells, and then you have this option. You have this option. In a number, you have this option. We have to separate positive numbers from negative numbers. So decimals, we have two, which we have already selected, and then negative numbers option is here. So we want to make negative numbers we want to put negative numbers under bracket. Let me go for red and the black red and the under bracket, this option. So we'll see the change in our negative numbers in our income statement. So in this way we can format our sales. Uh, the other easier way, instead of going through uh, selecting the range and then going for right click and then format cells, and instead of doing that, we can simply select uh, the range of the cells, and then we have here this option. We click on it, and then more number formats. The same uh, dialog box pops. So we can go for custom option. We see the same thing here. We see the same thing here. So by this time we have selected this option. So it's showing the which format is appearing on Excel sheet. It's this format. So we may change the format to this format if we want, the one without any decimals. We may change to this one, and let's see. Of course, in this case, there is no significant change, but we removed only decimal numbers. So this is how to uh, custom format cells with numbers. So our audience, our readers can easily understand which number is negative, which number is positive, and then they can easily do the calculation. So this is how to do the custom formatting. If you want to change the currency, if you want to change the currency, if you want to change the currency, we can just simply click here. It's dollar. You can show like this, or we can go to here and then select currency. This one sounds well, and this was actually present, and it was changed later. So in this way we can play here. We can keep changing, and then we come to know which one is suitable for our data type. That's it about custom formatting. So play around here, and then you may select the ranges and then go for format cells, and then you look for the one which is suitable for your data type. Great. Now let's go to the next option, which is how to make a drop-down uh, list or data validation. This kind of problem usually happen when we enter data on our Excel sheet. So to avoid those mistakes, we can create a data validation format. So let's say in this data, we have year, type, product group, producer, code, volume, cost per unit, price per unit. This is part of the example data we have discussed in our previous video, and we want to identify this type of stores by product group, meat and coffee, or meat and drink, whatever it may be. This is just for example. So we have to identify which one is meat, which one is coffee, which one is meat, which one is coffee. So we have to create data validation for this range. So select this range and then go to data menu. On the data menu, you have data validation in this area. You see, you click here and then find data validation, and then you come here under setting. You have it asks you option. It gives you option here. Go for listing, and then from which source you will populate this range. So it's asking. Just click here, and then we have these options to populate our range of cells, and then just click, and then you see we have this option, this drop down lists. So if you click on it, we have coffee. If you click on it, we have coffee or tea. No, we have coffee and the meat, two options here in this case. So yeah, these two options are given here. Let's see if we can enter uh, another type, another group which is different from these two. Let me say uh, even P, which I said earlier. Can I enter? Yes, I can enter. You see, in this case, it's allowing us to enter the data. In this case, it's allowing us to enter the data which is not given to us. So, can we stop uh, inserting the data which is not given? Yes, we can stop. In this case, click on and delete it for the time being. and go to go to data validation, and then error alert, show error alert. Click on this. When we click on this, if we enter the data which was not given, then it gives this kind of message, error message. So say okay. And then if we try to write something like T here, you see it's not accepting. It's not accepting because we have already validated which data can be entered in this cells. In this cells. So in this way, we can fix uh, uh, the problems related to having wrong data entered into our Excel sheet, and we can easily enter the data which is available in our Excel sheet. I think this is important piece of information regarding uh, Excel usage. Great. Let's see the third option, the third one, which is the third. This is third trip in this video. This is sort data. Sort data. How can we sort data when we are given such kind of table? As you see, we have this is the same data actually. Let's sort data by volume. By volume. To sort out data by volume, you may try to select this range and then you may go for this option. Yeah, you may do it, but the problem is it will change. It will change. It will change only this selected the data in the selected range in the selected column. So if I say continue, mind of all these things, these values will not be changed, but only the data given in this column will be changed. So, okay. So you see these things were not changed, but it simply sorted out from smallest to biggest the values which are given in volume column. So this kind of sorting has its own limitation. What we do is we go for selection of entire table, and then we go for sorting, custom sorting, and then here we have options. These are the values which are given here. I mean the header of columns. So we want to sort out this data by volume, and then is it from smallest to largest or from largest to smallest? We have to decide on it. So let's make it from smallest to largest. When we do this, it changes entire data. Change entire data. You see, it changes entire data, including um, this cost per unit, price per unit, column. So it changes entire data from smallest to the biggest values. So this is how to sort of table range data or data in a table. Thank you so much. This is what I have for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. See you with more videos in the coming session. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.